sun coming up over New York City. School bus driver in a traffic jam, staring at the faces in a rearview mirror, looking at the promise.
September 11th back, 2001, I remember it like it was yesterday. We were in the first day of ISEP testing.
I was a sophomore here at Delta High School.
I was in the second grade class at my old school, South Ripley.
I remember the day started out just like any other day. I mean, came in and prepared for class, and we were actually in class.
It was sunny, not completely hot, or clear I should say. So it was just like any other day.
As an American, I really, to me, I'm probably naive, but I never really even imagined anything like that happening on our soil, on American ground.
When it first came on, I didn't believe it. I didn't think much about it. I just thought maybe a plane had flown into the World Trade Center or some kind of freak accident. It was quite a shock, and then some.
My initial response is, I don't believe it.
No one's really prepared for this. When you're a teacher, they don't tell you how to handle, situations like that.
I can remember exactly where I was standing and what I was doing that day when we were watching it.
I was anxious for my son most of all because he was in elementary school at the time.
I didn't really know how much it affected everybody until probably after school. They had canceled all the sporting events or any activities after school. And on the way home, just gas stations packed full of people getting gas.
Every gas station probably had 15 to 20 cars and trucks waiting to get gas, so I just decided to wait.
You could look in the sky and you saw not one plane track from a jet. There was no planes in the air whatsoever. Every plane had been grounded except military fighters and the president's plane.
My mom and dad sitting around the TV watching the news and stuff, and I really didn't know what was going on. I was so young at that time, but now I do know what happened.
Usually in history, you always read about things that happen and you feel like, oh, it's never going to happen again. How does this affect me? What's the point of learning about history? But when you have something happen to you and you witness it in real life, then it makes a total difference, and it makes you want to look back on the history and how people handled these situations and what we can do. How can we prevent these things from happening in the future?
It's as big as, or bigger, to the generation that lived through that as Pearl Harbor was to that generation of people.
Today we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country. Terrorism against our nation will not stand. And now if you join me in a moment of silence. May God bless the victims, their families, and America. Thank you very much.
This time, this place, misused, mistakes, too long, too late. Who was I to make you wait? Just one chance, just one breath, just in case there's just one left. 'Cause you know, you know, you know. Nothing you can throw at me that I haven't trying to find a decent melody, a song that I can sing in my own company. You've got to get yourself together. You got stuck in a moment, and now you can't get out of it. Don't say that later will be better. Now you're stuck in a moment, and you can't get out of it.
Looking at these pictures, say there's no doubt about it. This was a coordinated terrorist attack.
You've got to get yourself together. You got stuck in